Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about and breaking down an article that came out from the Chicago Sun-Times, and they have revealed the Chicago Bulls' future plans with Coby White. But before I jump into today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Also leave a quick like below today's video. It only takes a second and it helps me out a lot. And some comments and questions below today's video, specifically about what you guys want the Bulls to do with Coby White in the near future. Also, speaking of some updates, definitely check out my last video if you guys missed it. I was given an update on Vuce talking about his offseason, all the trade rumors surrounding his name, Io having a huge offseason, and Dalen being in some recent pro runs. But either way, let's just jump right into it because, like I did say, the Chicago Sun-Times did put out an article talking about the future with the Bulls and Coby White. And let me just first off say, I honestly feel awful for Coby White. You know, I'm not going to lie. I have hated on Coby White and his inconsistencies in the past. And I feel like a lot of Bulls fans, don't like Coby White. They just want to trade him off. And honestly, I feel like since he's been drafted to the Bulls, he's been in every trade rumor surrounding the Chicago Bulls, especially of the past 1 to 2 years. I mean, there has been rumors about the Bulls shopping Coby White for years now, and specifically just the NBA draft a few weeks back. The Bulls were reportedly heavily shopping Coby White and the 18th overall draft pick to move up or just for a quality veteran in this past draft. So let's just jump right into this article because I feel like obviously the Bulls front office and most Bulls fans know what they have in Coby White. They have a combo guard that has a lot of things to work on in his game, but at the same time, when he's on, he's on. I mean, he can drop 30 points out of nowhere. We've all seen it. We've all seen him hit a lot of three-pointers. He's probably one of the Bulls' best three-point shooters. Let's just be real, even though he is very inconsistent. I mean, Coby White is only 22 years old still. I can't believe he's still that young. But at the same time, in today's video, I am not going to be defending the Bulls because I feel like the Bulls have done a poor job of really developing Coby White, giving him, I'd say, a consistent role on this team. But no matter what, other than his name being in every trade rumor surrounding the Bulls, he's had a very busy offseason. I've seen many videos of him in the gym. I'll try to throw up some videos and everything like that. I also saw he was working out with DeRozan's trainer earlier this offseason. And according to Jay Cowley Hoops, he did write this article on the Chicago Sun-Times. He did say Coby has been in the gym a lot this offseason, and he's been working on his footwork and ball handling this offseason. And he also did state that Coby has also gotten stronger. And I think that's huge. Obviously, for the past few years, I feel like with Coby being in every trade rumor, he's also had a few annoying injuries here and there. I feel like this is the full, really off season he's had to develop and work on his game with COVID and injuries in the past few years. I feel like him working on his footwork and ball handling is going to be huge because I think we all know Coby's not a true number one in the NBA. He's not a true point guard, but he can run the show here and there. He definitely has some passing skills, but at the end of the day, Coby is more of a scoring two in my eyes. It's also huge that he has gotten stronger. I believe that and his footwork will definitely help out his defense in this upcoming season because with this Bulls team, they are very small. They are very guard heavy, and I feel like it's going to be a dogfight for all these Bulls guards to fight each other trying to get minutes, especially, obviously this Bulls team needs defense. They need Caruso and Lonzo healthy. It's going to be really hard for Coby to find minutes, especially with Dragic there's been rumors about him promised 20 to 25 minutes. But other than that, according to a source, like I just said, he has had a great offseason of working on his game, improving his body and everything like that. But Io has also had a big offseason. I talked about that in my last video. So this Bulls insider pretty much did say, basically on the outside looking in, Coby has been on the trade block for the last year. But Arturas and the rest of the front office did not like the offers, and they weren't just going to give him away for nothing. But they also have no intention of extending him this fall when Coby's rookie deal starts winding down. The offseason is not over, but the Bulls still can extend Coby White. I highly do doubt that does happen, but at the end of the day, it does seem like, there's already been rumors, the NBA season hasn't even started. And there's already rumors about how the Bulls are expected to already shop Coby White near the NBA trade deadline and more than likely trade him if they do get something interesting in return. But as of right now, with training camp about a month away, the Bulls seem pretty posed to keep Coby White on the roster due to guard depth issues and purposes, especially with Lonzo's injury. I know Casey Johnson has talked about this topic for honestly months now, and how he said he does expect Coby White to be a Chicago Bull for this upcoming season. But Joe Cowley did say, near the trade deadline, if this backcourt is healthy, the Bulls are definitely going to revisit his trade value at the deadline and say there is no good trade offers for him. He might be a Bull come next summer. He did say simply let the market set a price on him and decide if the restricted free agent would be worth matching. Until then, I guess we really won't know other than rumors. But as of right now, Coby's been shopped for months, years now, like I just said. I do expect the Bulls to shop him at the trade deadline. I don't know what's going to happen due to injuries in this regular season. Lonzo, there's a lot of question marks. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I do expect Coby to get shopped at the deadline. And honestly, Coby's game and just his whole name surrounding the Bulls is kind of a question mark. It wouldn't surprise me if they do trade him at the deadline. It wouldn't surprise me if they just kept him for depth issues, because at the end of the day, sure, Coby is very inconsistent. Obviously not the best plus-minus defender, but he's solid. He definitely tries on the defensive side of the basketball. He's still only 22 years old. He's a 6'5" point guard / shooting guard. He was the 7th pick back in 2019 for a reason. He could be a very deadly six-man in the NBA for a long time in my eyes if he can just ever be more consistent and improve on the defensive side of the basketball. Even though Coby did get a lot of hate for this past year, I believed he actually had his best year in the NBA yet. His shooting percentages all went up. He had a career year from three-point range and from the field. And honestly, Coby was pretty consistent, I'd say, throughout the season. But the end of the season, he was pretty inconsistent, especially in the playoffs versus the Bucks. And obviously, everyone's going to remember that when you're struggling versus the defending championships, when the Bulls are getting blown out. Throughout his career, he's also been pretty healthy for the most part. For the past 3 years in the NBA, he has played 61 games, 69, and 65. And last year in 28 minutes, he did lead the Bulls with scoring off the bench with 13 points per game, shooting 43% from the field, a career high 39% from three-point range. Also 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and almost 1 steal a night. I think it's obvious. I'm 50-50 split on Coby White's play and what the Bulls do with him. Keeping it real on Twitter did say it is the Bulls that failed Coby White, not Coby White that's failed the Bulls. And I do understand that. The Bulls have kind of thrown him everywhere, obviously in the rebuilding years. And last year, due to injuries, COVID, it was just a mess. Let's be real. I'm just happy Coby's been in the gym. He hasn't been focusing on all the trade rumors in this offseason. He's been trying to get better. Hopefully he does have a big year. I wouldn't be mad if the Bulls do re-sign him on a team-friendly contract, or maybe trade him for a win now piece. Definitely leave your thoughts and comments below today's video about all the topics in today's video. Coby White, this article that came out from the Chicago Sun-Times, Coby being in the offseason, all the trade rumors surrounding his name for months and years now. Thank you guys for all the love on the channel and the past few videos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have a good one.